Hey guys, what's going on? This is Riz, and today I'm going to do a comparison between Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3. Now, this is going to be an unbiased comparison. Don't worry, I'm not going to be like, oh, Modern Warfare 3 is better and this is why Battlefield 3 sucks, or oh, Battlefield 3 is better and this is why Modern Warfare 3 sucks. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to start a big flame war. It's not going to be like that. It's unbiased. I paid $60 for both of the games, and I like both of the games equally. I wouldn't choose one over another. I like the games equally, and this is why. So I've actually stated cons and pros for both of the games. I have a little notepad open here, and I'm just gonna state the cons and pros and explain why I think these are the cons and the pros for both of the games. So let's start here. So first off, it's gonna be Modern Warfare 3. And we're going to start off with the cons first on both of the games, because I think people need to hear the cons before the pros. Alright, so number one, bad maps, and they're too small. So in Modern Warfare 3, the maps are just too small, too much indoor action, there's no room for air support sometimes, and I don't know, just the maps are not that well designed. The spawns are not good also. Like sometimes you spawn like right next to an enemy, or like a whole team spawns really close to you. It's kind of dumb. And sometimes you can like find areas where you can spawn trap people, which is not good. It's not as bad as Battlefield 3, but we're gonna get to that later. So yeah, bad maps in my opinion. The maps are fun, don't get me wrong, they're fun, but they're just not good. Alright, number two is bad spawns. We already explained that. So we're gonna go to number three of cons. And in my opinion, I played this on PC. The game looks worse than Modern Warfare 2, and it does. The textures aren't as good. The lighting is not as good. And this is like proven. Like I can load up right now Modern Warfare 2, max it out, and load up Modern Warfare 3 and max it out. Both games, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, side by side, and they're not gonna look as good. So yeah, and why I have Modern Warfare 3 gameplay here instead of like showing you both games like Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3 is because I just got a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and you know what, actually I'm gonna include both of the games. So when I'm talking about Modern Warfare 3, I'm gonna include Battlefield 3. So yeah, I was actually gonna do only Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, but I'm gonna do both. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, now to the pros. Number one, the game is very fun. This is one of the funnest games I've ever played in my life. Not even kidding. Whenever I play games, you know, I'm not actually like, oh, this is genuinely fun. I'm like, oh, this is cool, you know, it's okay, it's fun, you know, it's cool. The graphics are awesome, you know. But in this game, it's like playing a sport or something. The game is just fun. You just feel the feeling of fun. You're just having fun when you're playing the game. I've never felt that way about a video game before, so really cool. Number two is the weapons are not perfectly balanced, but they are balanced enough. So, you know, like the Kimbo FNs or freaking Type 95, yeah, those guns are not very balanced. But I think that's, excuse me, my throat just cracked or something. But I think that's what makes the game fun, is when the weapons are a little imbalanced. You know, in Black Ops, I think that's what made the game a little boring, is because everything was so balanced. Everything was like the same. I think, you know, I think when weapons are overpowered a little bit, you know, I think that's what makes a game fun. That's what I think, in my opinion. And number three for the pros is theater mode. Theater mode, dude. Every game has got to have theater mode. So many people right now are making videos, and you know how hard it is to capture gameplay, especially for PC players. For myself, man, I have to hit that fraps button and it lowers my frame rate, so it's way harder to play for Battlefield 3, for example. But in Modern Warfare 3, all I have to do is nothing. It already records the game for me, so all I have to do is go to theater mode and I can just record the full game for you guys. And that's why I like theater mode a lot. Now on to Battlefield 3. So here are the cons. Number one is it's very boring when not doing anything. So if you're killing a guy like every 1 minute, or you're playing Conquest and there's just not that many players, or you have to run around a lot, it's not going to be fun. Or you're not doing so well, it's going to be really boring. Very boring. If you're not doing good, it's gonna be boring. Number 2 is the TDM spawns are even more bad than Modern Warfare 3. So sometimes I'm playing TDM and I can sit in one corner and just see a guy repeatedly spawn in the same exact place. I can just he'll spawn there, I'll shoot him. He'll spawn there, I'll shoot him. I actually did that in Rush once, or no, Conquest. Even in Conquest, not even TDM, I was just sitting in one corner and there were like multiple people spawning in this one place and I was just shooting them off. It was really stupid, and spawns are even more terrible than Modern Warfare 3. And this is like, that's saying much, since Battlefield 3 maps are huge and Modern Warfare 3 maps are small. So yeah, Battlefield 3 has to work on their spawns, their spawn system. Number 3, the controls are not as responsive, so sometimes when I'm moving around, my keys get stuck. This never happens for any game. Only only Battlefield 3. When I'm pressing like D or A or S or something, and I'll just press W, it's gonna get stuck, and it sucks because sometimes that results in me getting killed, and it sucks. I don't know why the keys don't respond sometimes, so they need to get that fixed also. That's a con. And number 4 of cons is it takes forever to join a game, like 1 or 2 minutes, not even kidding. I mean, who wants to wait 1 or 2 minutes to join a server? Like, seriously? So for PC, you actually have to go to Battlelog and you have to open a web browser to open the game. So what it's doing is it's opening the video game and it's gotta load the level at the same time, and it's gotta connect to the server. So it's doing all of this stuff, and that takes a long time. For Modern Warfare 3, I just open the game and I just go into a server really fast, matchmaking, there we go. Even Black Ops, you know, just open the game, find a dedicated server and join it. No, not in Battlefield 3. You have to fucking use Battlelog, and I don't like that at all because it takes a long time to join a game. And you know, sometimes I don't even want to play Battlefield 3 because I know it's gonna take so long to join a server. I'll just open up Modern Warfare 3 and be like, okay, I'll just play a quick game, you know. So that's another con. Now let's go to the pros. Number 1 is the graphics are amazing. So graphics are so incredible, especially when you're playing PC. 1920 by 1080, all maxed out, HBAO on, freaking 4x anti-aliasing. It's amazing. Like, the graphics are top notch. Number 2, the kills are very satisfying if you're doing very well. So the kills are really cool. Like, if you're shooting someone from a really long distance with a sniper rifle, you can see the bullets actually fly into him. So like at a long distance, you can see the bullet arc, and it's gonna, like, you can hear the sound when it hits him. It's really satisfying, really cool, and I think the kills are very satisfying. And number 3 is the animations, top notch. So animation is very good. And number 4 is it's not as frustrating as Modern Warfare 3 can be. So sometimes Modern Warfare 3, when you get killed by lag or by those FN guns, whatever they're called, FN90s, I'm not sure, but you know, camo guns. When you get killed by those guns, dude, it's so frustrating because you're like, I couldn't do anything. He just had the advantage on me, and sometimes people really always sneak up behind you in Modern Warfare 3. So you know, it's not as frustrating as Modern Warfare 3 can be, but it can definitely be more boring than Modern Warfare 3. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Check out my channel and like the video. Peace out.